We say A from Toronto. For this one from north of the border, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for bought. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Here comes the screen. To J.R. Smith. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
It's no good. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Love. To Colin Sexton. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And a nice finish at the rim.
Hey, at least this time he puts it up.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Danny Green. Surveys the floor. Shot from the lane won't go. Sexton. Here comes the screen. To Colin Sexton. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Leonard. Working it outside to Danny Green. Lowry to Gasol. To Colin Sexton. Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot. Deep two there, won't go. Toronto has the basketball. Danny Green to Leonard. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The jumper's off the mark. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Leonard. Fires the three. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Smith. Cavs with 4 to shoot to Colin Sexton. 24-second violation.
1
Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Sexton. From the painted area, won't go down. Leonard to Gasol. Whoa, what a finish.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Colin Sexton. To Love. Almost unlucky bounce. Danny Green. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Smith. Nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Leonard to Gasol. Can't connect from inside. Sexton to J.R. Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him. Danny Green to Lowry. Here comes the screen. Gasol to Lowry. Count the basket inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Clarkson. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Sizing up the defense. Trying to create. Kawhi Leonard. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Clarkson to Love. the shot up off the mark. Leonard, deep right corner. Down low for Leonard. Kevin Love rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Clarkson with the basketball. The score 12-8. To Love. Short jumper won't fall. To Leonard. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Cleveland has the basketball. Clarkson. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Powell to Van Vliet. To Leonard. Rebound Love. To Clarkson. Five on the shot clock. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jordan Clarkson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Toronto with the basketball. Lynn. To Leonard. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard here against Knight. To Gasol. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Fires the 3, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lynn to Leonard. And he he dunks it down for two.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Off the mark. Almost, but no good. Cavaliers with the basketball. To J.R. Smith. Probing the defense. Smith. 5 seconds to shoot. Short jumper won't go down. That's rebounded by the Cavaliers. Smith with the basketball. They trail by 1. Not that time. To Lynn. No good. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Gasol. Has a look. Gasol shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Not that time. Lynn with it. His team up by 1. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Short jumper stays out. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. The drive, right?
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Christian Thompson with the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Toronto has the basketball. Lynn to Leonard. Five to shoot for Toronto. Here's Leonard for two. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lynn with it. Leads just a point. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Nance. For three. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Jeremy Lin. Strong finish at the rim for Marcus All.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Doesn't have a touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs are calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lowry to Gasol. And a throwdown.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nance. To Clarkson. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Up 5. To Gasol. Won't go down. Clarkson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Matthew Dellavedova is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second of 3, off the mark. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 3 in this first half.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Sexton. Short jumper off the mark. Lowry into the front court. Leads 5. Leonard to Danny Green from long range. The rebound taken by Cleveland. Count the bucket for 2.
Absolute stud, just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Lowry with it. Up by 3. To Gasol. Finish that. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Colin Sexton. The shot clock expires. Time to shuffle things up. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Sexton to Love. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Raptors in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Raptors have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Cavaliers are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Assists.
The Cleveland Cavaliers struggled to play the angles and allowed too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Ball in possession of Cleveland to J.R. Smith.
Watch that cutter.
To Love. Shot from the lane won't go.
In that first half, he was just shooting the ball, doing whatever he wants. Now, maybe that the shot isn't falling, pay attention to the feet of your defender. That high leg is up. Maybe grab that high leg with that right arm or that left arm, swing through, get to the rim, create some contact, and that's the way you start to find your rhythm again.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard you.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Cavs at the controls to J.R. Smith. Here comes the screen. Tough make through traffic.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Lowry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Leonard. To Gasol. Down low. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Smith. Short jumper won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Leonard to Danny Green. They work it down to Gasol. From the painted area, won't go down. Cashes in for 2.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To J.R. Smith. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. It's a big finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To J.R. Smith. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Down the lane. Shot won't fall. The follow won't go either. Smith now into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Shot by Smith off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
No, I missed a short one there. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The advantage is 13 points. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To J.R. Smith. Rebound taken by Toronto. Well done, Kyle Lowry. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Sexton to J.R. Smith. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Smith. Nance. Can't miss those.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Gasol works it up top. To Gasol. From the outside, no good. Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Fires the three. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Down to 5 on the 24. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Number 9, Serge Ibaka. Stepping in, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 0, Kevin Love.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton to Love. Takes stock of the floor. Sexton to Love. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Sexton to Love. Here comes the screen. The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. Lowry to Leonard. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Smith to Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. The rebound comes down to Toronto. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Danny Green. Serge Ibaka slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Sexton to J.R. Smith. Can't connect. Leonard to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Sexton to J.R. Smith. Here comes the screen. Rebound comes to Lowry.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Lowry to Leonard. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Leonard. Trying to cash in. Shot for Leonard, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Has a look. Raptors have the rebound. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To J.R. Smith. The Raptors able to clear the board. Won't go. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for two. Cleveland has the rebound. To Clarkson. It's Clarkson with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Leonard. To VanVleet. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Smith to Clarkson. Has a chance. Second effort. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well.
That's me. I got ball. Oh, hit it.
Fred VanVleet to Powell. Driving right to the basket. Not that time. Knight into the front court. Down a bundle. Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
Hands up.
He shoots, off the mark. You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense.
And a putback slam.
Ed, I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench, and one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Ibaka to Powell. To Gasol. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. Nance to Clarkson. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Ibaka to Powell. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Shot won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
That's out. Last touch by Larry Nance Jr. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kawhi Leonard somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sexton. To Clarkson. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Sexton. Missed a wide-open look. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. New blood coming in for both sides. Nance. To Clarkson. Gasol sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Here comes the screen. Can't connect from in close. Shot from the lane won't go.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. It was right there. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Pascal Siakam to Gasol and stuffs it home. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here comes the screen. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lowry here against Knight. To Gasol. Leonard to Gasol.
Shut up, shut up.
No good.
See you on the board. You gonna show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
33, Mark Gasol. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
I got ball. This all me.
Lowry to Gasol. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Colin Sexton.
Screen, 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 screen.
Baseline drive. Marc Gasol tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard to Lowry. Kevin Love. Huge block. Out of bounds the call. Off Kevin Love. Substitution being made in this one. Pascal Siakam. From the outside, no good.
I got it.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
My ball. I got him.
Sexton. To Love. Runner's good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Lowry to Leonard. Short jumper misses.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Short jumper won't go down.
Good ball. Got something for him.
Screen coming.
Hit.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Get it. Shoot it again.
It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors got themselves a win here today. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.